Hi, this is Mrs. Tellas. So we are going to do the second day of 2.4 on this video, which is solving multi-step inequalities. Last week we did just regular ones that had one variable on one side, two-step, that kind of thing. So go ahead and push pause and try this first one. And then you can hit play when you're done and see if you did it correctly. This would be a review problem. So first I'm going to do minus 9 on both sides. So negative 4x is going to drop. Greater than is dropping. There's no equal to. And 21 minus 9 is 12. And then I'm going to divide by negative 4. And remember from last week, when we divide or we multiply by a negative number on both sides of the inequality, we have to flip the inequality. So this inequality is going to become less than, x is going to drop, and negative 3 is on the right side. So that is my answer. Remember, just to review, if I were going to graph it, I would put negative 3 in the center. It would be an open circle, and I would shade to the left. It is open because it's less than, and there's no equal to. That's why it's open. And it's shaded to the left because it's less than. So the numbers on the left of the circle are included in the solution. So negative 4, negative 5 is, but negative 3 is not because it's an open circle. So just a little reminder on the graphing. So this is a new one. You can tell it's new because it's got a parenthesis and it's got multiple terms up here. Let's go ahead and try this one. So we're going to do 2 times x, which is 2x. And 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. And we multiplied because of the parenthesis, and we used the distributive property. So we copy down the plus 3x, the less than, and the 2. And then on this side, we're going to combine our x's. So we're combining like terms. So that's 5x minus 2 is less than 2. So now I'm adding 2 to both sides. 5x drops. Over here is 4. And less than drops again, and then I divide by 5. So my final answer is x is less than 4/5. Okay, or if you wanted to do a decimal, you could do 0.8. So now you press pause and you try this one. Give it a try and see what you come up with. Solve for x. Okay, so I'm going to distribute the 2 here in this parenthesis. I'm going to use the distributive property. I'm going to multiply. So this 2x just drops down. This is 2x minus 8 when I multiply 2 by each of these terms. And greater than 42 just drops. These two are like, so I can combine them. So that's 4x minus 8 is greater than 42. So I'm adding 8 to both sides. And that's 50. And then I divide by 4. Okay, and there's no flip. There's no flip because I divided by a positive. So let's see, that will simplify to 25 over 2 if I divide both by 2. Okay, which is a perfectly fine answer. You could also change it to, let's see, it'll go in 12 times with a half left over, so 0.5, that would work too. It's a terminating decimal or an improper fraction. Both are acceptable. So if you got it, good job. And we're going to skip that one and that one. Those are just like the others. Okay, let's do number 5. It's a little different. So what I notice on this one, there are 2 terms in the front or on the left, and they're different. But in the back or on the right side of the inequality, there are 3 terms, which I need to have 2. So I need to combine like terms. So these 2 need to be combined first before I can start moving things around. So 9p minus 5p is 4p. And then I would move my 4p, so subtract 4p. And both of these cancel. So I know this is either no solution or infinitely many solutions. I know it's one or the other. I just have to figure out if this is the constants make a true statement or not. So 3 is greater than 6. Is 3 bigger or greater than 6? No, it's not. This is a false statement. 3 is less than 6. So the answer here is no solution. And again, what no solution means is that there's no number that you can put in for p that will make the inequality true. let's try this one. So here I've got a parenthesis on the left that I need to multiply by 3. So let's go ahead and multiply that 3. So 3 times 2m is 6m, and 3 times -1 is -3. The other side I just brought down. It was already 2 terms. There's no parenthesis. I'm in good shape. So I'm going to subtract 6m on both sides, and I notice that they both cancel. So I drop the constants to see if this is true. So -3 is less than or equal to -2. Well, -3 is smaller than -2. This is a true statement. So since this is a true statement, the answer is infinitely many solutions. Okay, or you could write all solutions. Some teachers write that. It's the same thing. Okay, infinitely. I think I spelled infinitely wrong. Let's try that again. Infinite. There we go. Many solutions. That's what and what that means is that you could put any number in there for m, and that would work. Okay, so you could put 1, you could put 1,000,000 in there. It would still be true. It doesn't matter what number you put in. It's always going to be true. Okay, let's look at number 8. It is a story problem. So it says an isosceles triangle has at least 2 congruent sides. So if I drew one, congruent means same size, same shape. These are going to be equal sides. The perimeter of a certain isosceles triangle is at most 12. Okay, so the most it can be is 12. So that's less than equal to. And we're talking about perimeter here, so we're probably going to be adding up these sides. Let's keep reading. The length of each of the 2 congruent sides is 5. So this one's 5 and this one's 5. What are the possible lengths of the remaining side? Well, there's only one. It's here. That's the one I don't know. So perimeter means I add up the sides. So x plus 5 plus 5. So I would combine like terms here with my 5s. So x plus 10 is less than or equal to 12. So if I subtract 10, my answer is 2 or less. So your answer could be 2 here. It could also be 1 here. Okay, it could be a decimal between. It would be weird if it was 0 because then there wouldn't be a third side and you can't have a negative length. So anywhere between 2 and like 0.00, I mean the zeros are infinite really, but approaching 0 but never quite getting there would be a true statement. So this is my answer. Okay, let's try another story problem. It says the area of a rectangle is greater than 60 square feet. So greater than 60. And we're talking about area here. Write and solve an inequality to find the possible values of x. So area is length times width. Okay, or I'll flip it around since I've already written it this way. A equals length times width. So my A is 60. Looks like my length is 12 and my width is 2x minus 3. So I'm just going to distribute, use the distributive property. So 24x minus 36. I'm adding 36 to both sides. And then I'm dividing 96. So x is greater than 96 divided by 24. Is it 3? I think it's 4. 16 carry. Yeah, it's 4. So x is greater than 4. So did we answer the question? Write and solve an inequality to find the possible values of x. Yes. So x has to be 4. It can't be 4. It's 4.1, 4.2, on to positive infinity. That would make it the area greater than 60. So it's bigger than 4, not including 4, nothing smaller than 4, but bigger than 4. That's our solution. All right, let me find one that I want you to try, and then I want you to press pause, please, and give it a try. How about this one right here, number 13? Go ahead and press pause, and I want you to give this one a try and see if you get it correct. And then when you're done with the problem, go ahead and check and see if it's right. So I'm going to distribute that -4, and on the other side, I'm just dropping them down. Then I'm going to add 12n to both sides, and I notice that the 12 ends cancel on both sides. So I know right now that this is either no solution or infinitely many. It's one or the other. I don't know which one yet. I have to drop the constants to see. So 4 is greater than 5.2. Is 4 greater or bigger than 5.2? No, it's not. So this is false, so it's no solution as my answer. I hope you got that right. Okay, and then let's try this one. Press pause again and try 14. It's going to be our last one. When you're done with the problem, check it and see if you did it right. So we're going to distribute the 2. So this is 2k minus 10. I'm multiplying 2 by each one. And again, I noticed that the 2k's are the same. So I'm thinking no solution or infinitely many, but I have to make sure. So those cross out and the constants drop. And to decide, I have to see if it's true. So negative 10 is less than 5. That is true. So this is infinitely many solutions, or some teachers say all solutions, which totally works. All right, we're going to stop there. Remember that they're not all no solution and infinitely many. I mean, if we did this one, this would give us a solution. This would be like x is greater than or equal to something. Okay, some of them have numbers. We just focused on the no solution and infinitely many because those are a little bit new. All right, so we just went over solving multi-step inequalities. I hope you're in this category and you got it. You might just need some practice, or if you're lost, if you fall in this category, I would say possibly email me, let me know, I can help you. And your assignment this time is in Big Ideas. So you're going to go to the Big Ideas website and you're doing the 2.4. Remember, write the work down on a sheet of paper, submit your answers into Big Ideas, and then take a picture of the work and send that to me. Submit that on Canvas, please. All right. Hope it was fun. Thanks.